So I was just woken up by some thunderstorm here in Graz. Wonderful way to wake up, by the way. But anyway, today is a travel day and I'm not going to tell you where I'm going because you have to guess. And I'm gonna give you a couple of clues now. The first one is that it is a city in the historic region of Carinthia. And also the city, and this is a bit of a linguistic tongue twister, so you better know your German for this. The name of the city basically means ford of lament or ford of complaints. So there you go. Let's go eat some breakfast for now. Alright, it is time to check out now. B&B hotels in central Graz. Decent hotel, 130 euros including breakfast for 2 nights. I mean, there are some more expensive alternatives out there. Good morning. Checking out.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Goodbye.
So I checked out now and going to the train station here in Graz. But I'm not taking the train, I'm actually taking the bus today. But it's included in my interrail ticket. And I gotta tell you, the space is not that great here. I actually bumped my head twice when I got onto the bus here. It's a 2-floor bus and I am traveling on second class, so therefore I have to sit on the upper deck. So I arrived to my final destination for the day and I'm going to give you the last clues of where I am. And the clues are: it's the capital of the Canton region, and after the First World War, both Yugoslavia and Austria claimed the city. Now I just have to find a locker here at the main station because check-in at my hotel is in about a couple of hours. I locked in my bag for 4 hours, I think it was. And I gotta tell you that I almost ended up in the middle of a fight. Not me personally, but 3 persons in front of me at the supermarket when I bought some food. They started yelling at each other really loudly, and I do understand some German, so I understood that it was not so nice things that they said to each other. I'm not going to say it here, but they kept on screaming at each other for like 5 minutes. It was insane. And they screamed at each other when they went out of the store, and one of them started to threaten to call the police. There's another clue of where I am. If you know who Robert Musil is, you can probably figure out in which city I am in now. Alright, I'm so damn hungry now, so first place that I can find that I can sit, I'm gonna take it. Alright, here's a park and that bench, it seems that it is going to be mine. I just have to pass by these statues. Hi, Mr. Hildgert. And whoever that is. Alright, I'm not gonna keep you waiting any longer. I'm in the city of Klagenfurt, Austria. Though I have to say that my first impression of the city of Klagenfurt is not really super good, because there are a lot of these old brutalist building, and they look like they are from the Soviet times, even though this country never was a part of the Soviet Union. But I don't like brutalism at all. Although I have only been around the main station area, so hopefully it gets better. I mean, this is more the style that I like, old historic buildings. So, you know what, I'm really longing for a coffee now, and I saw online that there is a cat cafe here. I'm gonna try that out. Never been to a cat cafe. Why not go there? Because who doesn't love cats? They were absolutely full today, and you needed a reservation, and they are closed the other days when I am here. I'm starting to like the buildings here in the central part of the town. Forget what I said earlier. I just found out that there is a Café Tiger nearby, and I'm heading there. But if they have tigers there, I might not want to go there. All right, here it is. I don't care if they have tigers or not. I'm going in there. I need my coffee. All right, there's always a first for everything. This is the first time they have been served by someone drinking beer at the same time. But anyway, the coffee was really, really good, and I chatted a little bit with him, and he gave me some tips on he gave me some tips on what to see here in Klagenfurt, and he was really friendly and nice. And the cafe seemed really nice also. But he had his friends there who were drinking a lot. They have been drinking for 3 days straight. So he was just enjoying his time, and he was not at all intoxicated. Although they had some loud music in there, so not a great filming spot. And I don't want to have a copyright strike on my channel, so no filming in there. You know what, I'm heading into the Museum of Modern Art here in Klagenfurt, and I know I said in my last vlog that I don't like modern art, but I got nothing else to do. Now that was a waste of time, nothing interesting for me. Complete waste of €8. And I'm now going back to get my bag and check in at my hotel, and you can't believe what hotel I booked. It looks super luxurious on the pictures, and it only cost me about €100 per night, which is pretty much a rip-off if the pictures are the same in reality. It's bloody amazing. And I think I got upgraded also because I booked a single room, and now I have 2 beds. It's the first time for me having a chandelier in my room. And a bathtub, I guess that is gonna be used a lot during these days. I have never stayed in anything like this before. And I also got a great view of the square. This feels amazing. I feel like I really deserve this because I have been out traveling for about 1.5 weeks now. And I can tell you that feels in every muscle. So this is so relaxing. And that I only paid like €100 per night at this hotel. Amazing. And if you wonder what hotel it is, it's the Hotel Palais Porcia in central Klagenfurt. But you know what, the only thing that I really miss now is a cold beer. And I don't have any. But I am planning on eating out on some restaurant tonight, and I will have a beer there. And I want to get some shots of Klagenfurt in the evening. So why not go to some other bars and take a couple of beers or something else. I mean, this place is pretty posh. All right, first stop, here we go. That was seriously amazing, and I don't really like Austrian or German food. And by the way, what does this mean? You get a 0% discount on bathing suits? I need to rest after that beer. It's time to have another beer somewhere else. All right, down you go. That was also a good beer. One thing is for sure, they surely know their beers in this country. I'm starting to feel the effects of them. I think I need to walk for a while. So I said earlier that Klagenfurt looks like a Soviet-style city. When I was walking along the Klagenfurt main station, and I have changed my mind. It's actually a really beautiful city with a lot of old buildings. All right, I had a good walk now, and I have decided that it's gonna be 2 more bars. So I am on the hunt for bar number 3 now. All right, I'm heading for that one. You know what? Number 3 is on the way now. So the third one just arrived. Also good beer. So it's a very beautiful night here. Or night. I mean, the clock is like 20, 30 or something like that. Though I want to get to bed early, and I have found my last place to go to. Which is just here next to my hotel, and I want to have an Aperol Spritz if they have, or some other drink. But boy, do I feel a bit tipsy tonight. I had like 3 beers and 1 Aperol Spritz in 2.5 hours, and I usually don't drink that much. That was heavy for me. Let's see how I feel tomorrow. But anyway, I got more content coming up from Klagenfurt, and this is gonna be it from this vlog. So see you in the next one. Bye.